Hey guys, welcome back. Today is time for February's haul video, and it's mainly a drugstore thing. So if you guys want to see what I purchased in February, then just keep watching. The first is the Lorac California, what is this called? I think this is the California Dreamin' Cheek Palette. And at first I wasn't going to get this because it's pure hell. I don't need any of this, but you know, especially blush. But I love this. I've used this so much. I almost put this in my February favorites, but I bought it in February, like kind of towards the middle. So I was like, okay, let's use it a little more. I love this. It's gorgeous. This color Ray, of course. Ray is my favorite. Just like nothing blush color. It's like a terracotta color a little bit. I'll zoom in a second with swatches, but Sunlight is a beautiful highlight shimmery shade. Wavelength is pretty. I haven't worn Golden Hour a ton, but when I get a little more sun, I will put this to use. I love this palette so much. I'm really glad I bought it. This is available at Kohl's and Ulta. I think it was $30. I got mine at Kohl's. I love this though. I've used it.
Turn around now so the camera can see you. Cheese.
Cheese.
Good picture, Mama.
Thank you.
Let me see.
The other thing that I purchased was from Sephora. That is not drugstore. And this is the Illuminate highlighting palette. Ooh. So this guy is $28. These look really nice. I'm actually a little curious to how this compares to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette because they look like they could be a little bit similar. I think hers has one that has quite a bit more pink in it, but I don't own it, so I don't know. But alright, so some decent swatches. This one, it's a little patchy, but that's just a swatch, so we'll see. They look okay. We will play with that. The other things are all from the drugstore. I went into Walmart to look for some of the new Flower Beauty products that I've been seeing all over. And I think these are new. I'm not really sure. I'm not terribly familiar with EcoTools, so forgive me if these have been around forever, but I bought the full powder brush. It's very soft, it's very big, it's fluffy but dense. So and it's sort of like a domed tapered brush a little. I've used this a few times and I like it. It's extremely soft and it's like really heavy duty. This is the EcoTools full powder vest with pressed powders for a matte finish, which is what drew me in because you know I'm greasy. The other thing was the EcoTools Perfecting Blender Duo for use with liquid and cream makeup. You can use them wet or dry. Mine are wet because I just washed them, like rinsed them out, which clearly wasn't effective. This is the large one, and then there's a smaller, more dense one for defining. I don't love sponges for applying foundation or concealer. I prefer to use a brush, and I prefer to blend it out with a brush, so that's just my preference. There wasn't anything wrong with these, but I wasn't over the moon with them. I just prefer a brush. They do feel very soft. This one is definitely has more give to it than this smaller one, but they worked fine. I just prefer a brush. Speaking of Flower Beauty, I did pick up two things. The first is one of their blushes, and this is the Flower Pots Powder Blush in the color Warm Hibiscus. It has a beautiful flower stamp, I guess. And this is it's not, I would say this is sort of a corally blush with a gold sheen to it. It's really beautiful. However, this was $9. I feel like that's quite a lot. Actually, the other flower product that I'm going to talk about too was quite expensive. I thought Flower Beauty was much more affordable. But this is a beautiful blush regardless of the price. This is the swatch of it right here. Whoa, Amanda, right here. They are reminiscent of the Milani Rose blushes, which are my favorite. Except you get, I think 3 times as much product and they're like $2 cheaper. This is really beautiful and I'm glad I own it, but for the price, oh, get in focus there. It's a little pricey. Just gonna leave you real close for a second. The other thing is the Flower Highlighting Trio, and this is called Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. It says it's a natural luminous glow with sheer coverage. However, these are extremely intense. That was one very quick swipe, barely touching the pan. They swatch a little bit powdery, but I mean, this is not a natural looking highlight. I am wearing the champagne one today. On to Maybelline. I think there was a special at Meijer a few weeks ago on Maybelline products. So I did want to buy their new blush color and highlight kit. There's only one color. This guy. I like that it has darker, like a darker blush in it. This is really pretty. Well, I think it's really pretty.
Is this 14?
Ooh.
Is this 14?
It's 24.
Ooh.
But I haven't used this yet, but I just like the color assortments. You get a purple, a pink, a peach, and then a highlight shade. I mean, not super intense, but I've just swatched probably the most intensely pigmented highlight palette from the drugstore ever. So it'll just be a little more natural looking. And then I bought one of their eye quads. This is in the color number 10, Mad for Mauve. I'm not going to swatch this because I might do like a first impressions get ready with me using a bunch of drugstore stuff. But, you know, purples and greens are my favorite eyeshadow colors ever. And I have 1,000, so I need 4 more. Oh, one more thing from Maybelline, their Dream Cushion Liquid Foundation on the Go. I got the shade 20 Classic Ivory. I've heard a few people say this is good for oily skin. So I thought I would try it. This is expensive. This is $15. Am I just so cheap? Drugstore makeup is not cheap anymore. It's not cheap. I did have a $4 off coupon for this. But still, it's a lot. One thing from L'Oreal, I bought one of the Infallible lip paints, the color Taupeless. This is the most interesting color to me from the whole bunch. I was wearing this earlier, but it wore off and I was too lazy to reapply it. But I do like this color. It is a purple taupe, and I actually blotted mine so it was more of a matte color, and I think I liked it even more than it being like a shiny lip paint. But it's very comfortable to wear and it wore really well. I just like ate lunch and drank a coffee, so it kind of wore off after that. One item from Milani, they released 2 new blushes and I bought the Rosa Romantica number 13. This is one of their baked blushes. They are shimmery, but you guys know how much I love Milani. I think it's maybe weird at this point how much I love Milani. It's a really beautiful, almost iridescent looking pink. I don't think you'll be able to see it even in this wretched lighting, but you see that little sheen there? I did get 2 things from Wet n Wild, one of their new gel lip liner crayons in 657A Plum Together. I don't have a lot of dark lip liners. I have a lot of neutrals and regular pinks, but not a lot of dark ones. I haven't even swatched this yet. Ooh. It's very creamy. It's a gel lip liner, it should be. But that is the color right there. That'll be really pretty. Then I did buy I have 2 foundations. That's so random. Their Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Nude Ivory because I've just heard nothing but good things about this. It doesn't have a pump. It just has this little spatula thing. Oh, I got the color Nude Ivory. Did I say that? It Just has this weird spatula, which I don't really like, but we'll try it. Two things from Makeup Revolution. I came across this Strobe highlighter, and the color is called Holographic Lights, and it's sort of a green iridescent color, and I thought, it's super weird, I need to try you. I'm not into the full-on, can you see the green? Find out with this background maybe. A little bit of green there. I thought worst case scenario it would be a great eyeshadow topper, and this was I think $5.99. No, Makeup Revolution is really cheap anyways, but I got half off. Then I got one of these. I've got to stop saying I got. And then I bought one of these Revolution Skin Kiss highlighters. This is in the shade Peach Kiss. Look at how huge this compact is. It's like as big as my face. Well, not really. There's 14 grams of product in here. In here there are 7.5 grams. But first of all, it's beautiful. Look how pretty it is. And it's a nice peachy, almost a rose gold peach. Oh boy. Almost feels like a cream to powder formula. It doesn't feel like a straight up powder. I was mainly mesmerized by the size of this thing. It's freaking huge. This will fit in no slot holder ever. I did order from ColourPop. I ordered 8 of the pressed shadows, and then there was a Hello Kitty coupon for $5 off, so I got this little lippy stick for free. It's called Konichiwa. This is the color that I'm wearing today. It is a cream finish. My daughter's in here, I apologize. And then when you order 4 shadows, you automatically get a 4 shadow palette with the pressed eyeshadows. I ordered 8, so I got 2. But you can take the shadow insert out because it comes with a 4 shadow insert, and then you can fit 10 shadows in the box. So I obviously wanted to do that. I got 4 mattes and 4 shimmer metallics. I'm going to put the names in the description box. I'll put the matte row and then the shimmer row. I was just saying all this and it wasn't recording, so I've already swatched them. They swatch very nicely. This is just one swipe of each. I'm really impressed with these because the ColourPop matte Super Shock shadows are not my favorite formula. I do not like those at all. So I am really excited for these. I might leave that out. Play with that tomorrow. I do have, the last 2 things are PR products. So if you don't like to see PR products, I'm sorry, but that's kind of the point of PR, so people can show them on their channels too. First, PUR Cosmetics has recently come out with some pro eyeshadows. These are 3D silk cruelty-free lashes, and they have 6 of them. Oh gosh. I am not a lash girl, so most of these I will be giving away. I'm going to keep, I think, the Socialite pair because they look the most wearable to me. But isn't the packaging cool? It's got this holographic background. But this is the Socialite. This one is called Flirt. This one is called Bombshell, and these are like super intense. They're really pretty. This is called Trendsetter. Whoa. These are the Divas. And then these are the Jet Setters. The little guys in the way. So pretty much the only ones that I would consider wearing are the Socialites. So then I'm going to keep this set to try, and then the rest I am going to put in a giveaway because there's no sense in me keeping these. I just won't use them. Thank you, PUR Cosmetics. If I were a lash girl, I would be stoked because these look really pretty. I'm just not a lash girl. The last 2 things are skincare from Columbia Skincare. There's the Probiotic Concentrate, which is a serum. And then they also sent the Probiotic Complex, which is a cream. So these are supposed to accelerate the skin renewal process, help reduce fine lines and wrinkles, and enhance skin luminosity. So they recommend you use both products morning and night. This is a little heavy for me to use in the morning because I do have oily skin, and it's a heavy-ish type cream product. It smells really nice. They both smell like lilac. They smell like spring to me because spring means lilacs. I definitely am preferring the serum concentrate over the cream just because this is just a really heavy product. I use it at night, but this I do use morning and evening, and you can see the fill line on it, I think. Right? You don't have to use a ton of the product. It has the same scent as the probiotic complex. They both smell like lilacs. These are products that I think I'm going to not be able to notice a difference right away. I don't really have wrinkles. Not any that are extremely noticeable to me, as you know. But I'm going to keep using them. I think this is a great preventative product. I've been using both of these, definitely using this one more, but using both of these, and I haven't had any adverse reactions to them. Again, I don't really have a lot of wrinkles, so I can't say that they are helping to reduce the look of wrinkles, but I'm hoping they're going to help prevent wrinkles. So that is it for February's haul. What fun things did you buy in the month of February? Let me know. If you have any questions about any of the products that I showed, or you want any further information or videos on any of the products that were featured, talked about, please let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.